All right, good evening, everybody. How you guys doing? I know, late one, but it's only a 5% beer. So we're going to do this quickly so I can get on and get everything else going here. Tonight we're going to be looking at a beer from Grizzly Brewing Company out of Canmore, Alberta. It is their Beavertail Raspberry Ale, coming in at 5% alcohol by volume. This is brewed with raspberries and raspberry flavoring. Uh, Fresh, delicious, tart, a light bodied fruit ale brewed with raspberries. And yeah. So I've got water, barley, wheat, raspberries, yeast, hops, and raspberry flavor. So it does have raspberries and it does have raspberry flavor in it. Why it needs both, I don't know. So yeah, over a couple of days ago, I was out in Canmore, and I decided to pick this up. Also went for lunch there and had a tasty burger. And they had tater tots. And they had a hot sauce there, and I had their hot sauce, and I bought one because it was that good. But yeah, this is a raspberry beer, and not what you expect in the color. Usually you see something possibly pink. Do have at least 2 fingers worth of head on there. Have a nice golden hazy color. The smell, getting that raspberry smell, almost a raspberry jam, complete with the sort of beer or beery afternotes. Well, you know what? I'm thirsty. Let's get into it. Cheers. So you do have that raspberry there. It does show up. It's not prominent. It's there. But it stays around and it does cover the sort of ale flavor that you have normally with the beer. So like the weedy notes, little grass notes and everything else. It does complement the beer quite nicely. Being that it is a sort of like an ale with raspberries, it is actually quite delicious. It's easy drinking. It's a nice summer beer. Mm. I can get down with this a lot. It's actually quite a delicious beer. I think I've had this one before, if I remember correctly. I have not reviewed it. This is my first time reviewing it, so there's that. It's actually a very delightful beer that works well and complements each other. It is one of those ones that you can really just sit down and enjoy at a patio while eating and drinking and being merry. Uh, it's something that I would probably have time and time again. I do like my fruited beers, and this is actually a nice one at a good ABV. I've had their honey wheat as well, and ooh, that one is so good. That one is so good too. Going out to Canmore and going to the brewery, it's been 10 years since I've been out there at the brewery, so it was actually a nice thing to see. They actually changed it up. They made a little area where you can actually sit down and eat. There's a spot upstairs with a different place called Tank 405, if I remember correctly, and or 450, something. I didn't go upstairs. They have good views upstairs from the looks of things, but I didn't go upstairs because they had more expensive food than downstairs. So the burger I had was absolutely delicious. The tater tots, well, you know what? Not bad. A lot of seasoning salt on it. That's why I kind of had the hot sauce just to sort of cover up that seasoning salt. Overall, this beer though has actually always been kind of nice, delightful, easy drinking beer. Mm. Yep, the raspberries there, medium, almost like a light to medium body. It just feels a little bit better on the tongue. So yeah, tell me, have you had this one before? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Before I go off the air, my score for this, I really do like it. It's really delightful beer. I'm normally wanting something a little bit more punchy when it comes to fruit, but you do have that fruit. You do have the tones there, and they are just sort of they're there just enough to tickle your taste buds with it. and let you know this is a raspberry ale. My score for this, I gave it high marks last night. Spoilers. I give it a 9. I'm still going to give it a 9. A 9 out of 10. I do like it. You can go through a 6-pack of this really easily, and it's not that expensive. It's pretty decent. And I do say 6-pack because they are come in the small cans, so there's that. But it's actually a really good beer to have. So again, tell me, have you had this one before? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Again, from the Grizzly Paw Brewing Company, this is the Raspberry Beavertail Raspberry Ale. Let's get that right. Until next time, I'm Dan, aka the Western Canadian Reviewer, saying cheers, stay frosty. We'll see you real soon. Thanks again for joining. I got a few more things coming up, and I've started filming something for October. It's happening. The Tap House of Horrors happening. What beers will I review? And I do say beers. Find out. October 31st, I will be dropping the episode. Till next time, cheers. Have a great day. Have a fantastic night because the day's over. We'll see you real soon. Thanks again.